Hi there, good morning. It's the JRV morning show. I come to you live weekday mornings at 11 a.m. And my name is J. Richard Varvel. I'm your host, and I'm excited to be with all of you this morning, as well as whenever you might happen to be watching in the archives. Over the past few days, I've been tirelessly working to put a little synopsis and description about the videos, so that way if you ever want to go back and look at the archives, you can see a little bit about what was in the meditation or the reading, and then I also put the timestamps as well, so if you just want to hop to the meditation, you can do that. I just want to make it functional and easy and usable because the information that is coming through isn't always just pertinent to that particular day. It can be very useful to utilize anytime because some of the techniques that come through in the meditations or the different things that we talk about, that some of this information is timeless. That's all I'm trying to say. And so I want to make it easy to access. So that's all. Again, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Today is day 7 of the 10 days of oil blends giveaway. And so we are on the tail end side, but we still have a few days to go. So a couple of ways that you can join in would be to, if you're able, join me live at 11 a.m. weekdays. And then if not, another way to get involved would be to like my page. And if you want to get 5 extra entries in for the day, share any one of my posts, or share my page on your timeline, and I will give you 5 extra entries for that particular day. And I just posted, I talked yesterday about the Good Box. It's a new product I just released. I'm super excited about, and it's something that I utilize basically daily because I feel like it's important to keep the energies moving in our space. And one of the great ways that we can do that is to smudge with sage, Palo Santo wood, as well as bringing in the yummy, good, higher frequencies after we've cleansed and cleared with the sweetgrass. So I wanted to offer something that I use and that I can stand behind because I find value in it. And so, and I wanted it to be a kit that has a whole bunch of different things in it in order to experience moving energy and clearing energy and uplifting energy and really engaging energy in a new way. I mean, everything's really made up of energy. We're not separate from it, but at the same time, we live in a society where it's almost like it has been separated from us. Like it's not, there's like the seen and unseen, and somehow the energy is on the unseen side of things. And so we don't really talk about it much. But I want to change that. And that's one of the reasons for this show. And anyhow, so the Good Box, it's got a lot of great stuff in it. It's all about having experiences with energy in your living space, and you can also use it in your workspace. You can take it over to a friend's house. I mean, I love that it's in a box. It's contained, it's organized. Because some of the parts can get a little messy, so it's nice to have it all in the box. So anyhow, I'm excited about it, and I know and trust that more and more of you will get excited about it as the word gets spread around. But my point of all that was I created I took a picture of the sage, the Palo Santo wood, and the sweetgrass all burning at once, and I captured that energy in the picture. And so I also created a post that you can share on your Facebook page, and that will also virtually clear your Facebook page, keeping it cleansed and cleared, because we all know there's a lot of different kinds of energies all going around at this time, and a lot of different perspectives. And I know I don't line up to a lot of the different perspectives that I see flying around. So I definitely want to keep my energy field clear, and so that way I'm free to just put out my love and light as I emanate me being all that I am in the world, and me speaking my truth and just being myself. Anyhow, okay, so let's do the drawing for the day. I'm excited, guys. or let's see which, we're not choosing the winner yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're actually just choosing the blend. Let's see, first. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Ooh, blend number 6. Ooh, blend number 6. Okay, good. Okay. Heavenly Upliftment. And this one is all about cleansing and revitalizing your energy. So this is like perfect timing to talk about this one after just talking about the good box. So, Heavenly Upliftment is a unique blend in the sense that I didn't make it for one person, with one person's intentions, or with the intentions for one person only, I should say. I created the intentions, and I did it based on the collective, because I wanted to create a oil that was great at cleansing and clearing our energy field, as well as then bringing in a nice, yummy, heavenly, divine, earth, rich, fullness kind of energy to really remind us of who we are, keep us in our bodies, keep us balanced and harmonized, and keep our energy moving and flowing, keeping ourselves open. And so I created Heavenly Upliftment specifically for people that deal with the public. So that's other healers, there's massage therapists, there's there's people that work cutting hair, estheticians, there is, retail. There's just so, and really at the end of the day, if you leave your house and you go to work, you're dealing with the public. So this oil really is great for anyone that feels drawn to it and feels that it resonates with them, because it's great for assisting and reminding us to take a moment every now and again, and I'd say often, because it's very easy to pick up energies as we go about our day that we just don't even realize we're picking up from other people. And so to take a moment, put the oil on. So let's do that. And this is perfect. We're going to do this, and it's going to get us real ready for the 11:11 meditation today. So how exciting is that? I love how it all works when we let it just work, when we don't try too hard. All right. And we're going to be patient here because we're letting this dropper get going. And so we're going to... Oh, there we go. I felt it. I feel it. Here we come on. Oil. Work with me here. These droppers, I overfilled the bottles with jojoba oil, and if the bottles get too full, there's not enough air in the bottle, and so it makes it a little bit tricky when you get started with it to get it going. And but we got it. So you put a couple drops on your wrist, you rub together, get it warm. That's activating it and allowing it to begin to read your energy field. And then you want to take a deep breath and take it in. And at this time, I would grow roots from the base of your spine and the bottoms of your feet down into the center of Mother Earth, really grounding your energy. Enjoying the smell. There's a little bit of citrus in here. There's a nice little bit of sweet peppermint coming through. Anyhow, so I would then, grow the roots, really ground my energy. I would imagine you can even move your arms like cutting cords all around you, cutting all the cords from anyone that's maybe trying to hook in to your energy field, plug into your energy, take your energy. It's like almost like a toaster, plug it in there, toaster into you, or their, what else do we plug? Vitamix. Yeah, the point is we don't need to plug into other people. When we're plugged into ourselves, we have an unlimited energy source within us, so we don't need to be plugging into other people. So when we're plugged into ourselves, no need to go searching for people to plug into. So we're just cutting the cords and making sure that no one is doing that to us. So we're just being responsible with our energy here. and making sure that no one's siphoning any off that we aren't aware of. And then lastly, I would become aware of your gold and silver ball of light within and expand that out at least to like 10 feet around you, and really just be in your energy field and just feel yourself being charged with your energy, and then continue about your day. This really allows you to clear out anything that might have been trying to hang out in your energy field that you either consciously or unconsciously knew about. And then the last thing I'm thinking of, because I see it in the light right now, is the violet flame. You can also imagine yourself in a violet fire from the bottom of your feet all the way up, your whole body. You can even have it as big as the sphere and really clear out your entire energy field from an energetic and alchemical sense, and really holding the energy, and clearing any fragmented energy and bringing it back, its vibration back up, because you're holding the energy and bringing it back into its higher love, universal life force energy. Okay, so it's 11:11. It's time for the meditation. So we are all set for that. So let's close our eyes. We've already grown roots from the base of our spine into the bottom, and from the bottoms of our feet down into the center earth. And if you haven't done that, go ahead and do that now. And take a deep breath. Let's do it together. Another one. And one more. All right, taking conscious breaths are important as well. They really assist in bringing us back into our body. We're really focused on bringing air into our body, which is assisting the air to level of air, the level of oxygen in our blood to go up. So it's just an overall really good effect on our system. Okay, so again, we've grown roots from the base of our spine and from the bottoms of our feet down into the center earth. We are now grounded. I would take this opportunity to say hello and wait for a response back. And for this meditation, we're going to go on the more magical and mystical side of things, if that's possible, to go any further than we already have. And I would like you to imagine yourself in a enchanted forest with beautiful redwood trees and all kinds of beautiful and interesting plants and textures. There's a fog that's rolling through on the ground. And you see fairies from the periphery of your vision flying around, sprinkling their fairy dust all around you. And as if it appears out of nowhere, you see this beautiful unicorn right in front of you. And she's looking right at you. I would like you to take a moment and look right into her eyes. She has a universal energy transfer download that she is offering at you at this time, and all you have to do is just say yes. This is a gift from the universe. This is a gift of insights, awarenesses, understandings, answers to your questions. And now she moves closer and she touches her horn to your heart space. And as that happens, you feel a pulse of energy move through your entire energy field. It raises your vibration. And those feel-good feelings and vibrations. Thank her for this time and this transfer. She bows her head. She's grateful to have had this experience with you. And she's just going to take a moment, and we're going to take a moment of silence and just be in this space together and enjoying this time, as well as integrating this energy transfer that just happened. It's now time to come back. She turns and walks away, and as quickly as she came, she goes and disappears. I want you now to become aware of your physical body, wiggling your hands and wiggling your toes, opening your eyes whenever you're ready. So I know that was quick, and I know these meditations are a little bit quick, but they're truly, I feel like they're, like in this meditation, for example, I feel like they're invitations and places that you can go in your own meditation and further explore. So if you can always go back in the archives and take yourself, as you hear, I guide you through the meditation, and then, you can go on your own journey from there. There's a lot of different ways that you can utilize this, and I feel like there's very powerful energies here that want to be experienced, that want to be acknowledged. And okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move into the next portion of the show. Right now there is nobody live, so we don't have to give out the call-out number or call-in number right now. But I'm going to do the card of the day for us, and then do the reading. Let's see what comes through for today's energy flows. And again, I'm so excited to have you with me, all those joining me in the archives. This is exciting. I mean, everything is new and just getting going, but I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope and trust all of you are having fun as well out there in this experience. And if you are, I would love it if you would please also share with your friends. That would be awesome and would very much help me out. Facebook is run by algorithms and formulas, and on the business pages, the only way to really get it shared is if people share it by word of mouth, or you boost it, and that costs money. And right now, I'm just letting it go organically. And so your help in sharing it would really help me out. So thank you so much for that, for all those of you who have already shared and liked my page. It's awesome. Okay, so let's see, cutting the deck. Okay, so apparently we're not done with cellular healing. Yesterday the card was cellular healing, and today the card is again cellular healing. So whenever this happens, whenever cards show up, and this isn't the first time this has happened, and we haven't even been doing the show more than a couple of weeks here. The last time this happened was with the opening card. It showed up a couple times. But this one has showed up 2 times in a row. So cellular healing. Right now, there's an energetic moving through the universe. So I would say, for those of you that follow numerology and the planets and cosmology, a lot of people were talking about the 1111 portal, and it's this gateway. It's almost like you can look at 2 signposts together, where the faucet of energy is completely open for the universe, and it's just pouring down. And that's kind of what that 1111 symbol represents. And so I also know that and utilize that for the 11:11 meditation, and that's why we do the 11:11 meditation at 11:11. And so anyhow, right now, because there's a lot of cosmic energy coming in, the sun, there's a lot of different kinds of energies coming in from the sun. Whenever we have solar storms, that floods the energy with a lot of protons. That's high energy, and for those of us that are sensitive, you might feel it is sometimes headaches, lightheadedness, ringing in your ears. It can also give you different vertigo senses and make you feel a little nauseous at times, depending on what it might be moving energetically within you. And hi, Marie. It's so good that you've joined me live. I'm excited that you've joined in. So you've caught me right in the middle of the reading of the day, and I was just saying that I pulled this card yesterday too. It's cellular healing. So whenever that happens, I feel like it's a sign from the universe that it's still ongoing, it's still happening, as well as there's more information, there's more that wants to come through. So I'm just going to see what else wants to be said here. So just reiterating from yesterday, it's important to detoxify our cells and to detoxify our bodies from the chemicals that are in our in water. Oftentimes they can come in the form of medications that we're taking. Oftentimes they're spraying chemicals in the air. There's heavy metals, aluminum and barium. If you use mainstream deodorant, it has aluminum and it's coming into your body. So there's a lot of different ways, and I don't mean this to be like a pessimistic, oh no, we're being attacked from all sides, but we kind of are, sort of. And so it's up to us to be aware of that and to read labels and to be aware of what we're putting in and on our body and what we're around. And those are things that it's important as adults, as conscious individuals, to be aware of, because those things are affecting us. And it's important for us to know it's affecting us, because knowledge is power. Okay, so there's that. And so becoming aware of it is the first part, and then actually working at clearing our energy field and clearing out the toxins is the other part. And I have to say, from personal experience, it's ongoing. Like this year, I've gained probably 30 pounds, and it has been from eating processed foods again. And I know that. I know exactly what's going on. I am very aware of that, but still from an emotional and experiential place, eating those particular foods were what I wanted to do and the experience I wanted to have. And even though gaining the weight wasn't pleasant, and I was very aware of it happening, it still was like, there's something about that. There's something about the experience that is more important. So again, there's no rules here. This is real. This is like, I don't ever want to come across as like I'm doing it the right way and you need to do it my way, or that I've got it all figured out and you don't. I feel like this show's about sharing. I am sharing what I know, but as more people call in, it'll be about sharing ideas. And I feel like that's really important, because we all know different things. We're all interested in different things. We all get, our attention gets pulled in different directions. And so when we really share those things that we're passionate about, and we do that and we share the best of what we're passionate about, that's how we really are going to learn and grow from one another. Okay, so there's that. So back to cellular healing. I keep getting sidetracked. So again, it's just important to become aware that we have to detox our body and become aware of our body on a cellular level, because once we heal our cells and any damage there, any degradation that's happening, any even DNA or RNA problems that might be happening from genetics and all that good stuff, we can heal all of those things. And it really starts by being aware of what we're putting on in our body. That really helps. And then our bodies, once we bring them into balance and we give them good food and we give them the nutrition that they need, our bodies know what to do. Our bodies know how to get itself back into balance. Our bodies know how to heal themselves. They have an intelligence. And that is getting proven more and more through science, which is awesome. So there's the reading for the day. The last thing I want to talk about, unless somebody wants to call in, the call-in number is 661-800-5875. But I wanted to finish off by saying a little mini commercial for a website that I really enjoy going to. It's called Gaia.com, and it used to be Gaiam, Cellular.com, and they're really big in the yoga scene, and they have like yoga mats and yoga tools, and they also on the Gaia.com, they have lots of different people that do yoga that you can learn from, and all different levels and all different kinds. But they also do different documentaries. They have different alternative media TV shows, and a couple of my favorites is David Wilcox. He does a show called Wisdom Teachings, and he really comes from a scientific perspective and really marries the scientific with the spiritual. And he does it, I don't know, he's really good at it. He's really good at pulling all these different information points together and really able to present it in a way that we can look at things new and fresh and have a bigger understanding of what the heck's really going on here. So he's great, and he also has another show called Cosmic Disclosure if you want to go further down the rabbit hole with a secret space program. And then there's Regina Meredith with Open Minds, and then George Noory with Beyond Belief. Those are some of my favorites. That they do a lot of different interviewing of guests that have different cutting edge knowledge, and I just feel like it's really important to be aware of what is going on in a good way, because these are good things that are going on. There's a lot of a whole lot of bullshit going on that you get to hear about if you watch the mainstream news, but that is not it. That's not the whole story, and there's a whole lot more, and it's great to find other resources to find that information, because like I said before, knowledge is power. So anyhow, I will leave on that note. Check out Gaia.com. I will also put the link in the comments after I post this video. Marie, thank you so much for joining me today. It was awesome to see you visually, or not visually, virtually. And so I'm surrounding everybody with a big giant hug of love until tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Actually, sorry, I did this yesterday. I will be back in just a minute to do the drawing for the oil. And I saw two people pop up. Marie, you were on the longest, but someone else did. So I'm going to see who they were and then do a drawing and give away the oil. And then tomorrow I will see you at 11. All right. Bye-bye, guys.